Ready?
Let's do it.
Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam, where the word samurai is synonymous for badass. And movies are what we jam about, and that's why we call it that. And by we mean us, Dave and Brian. Anyway, let's go!
Welcome. Samurai Movie Jam, Spider-Man, a brand new day. This is the non-spoiler part of your Samurai movie experience here on the Bad Movies Rule universe. If you want the spoiler jam, go to Bad Movies Rule Patreon, and you can get all your extra jam there. And this one is going to be tricky to talk about because there's some major things in the movie that are, to talk about them will be a spoiler.
Absolutely. Stop scrolling and seeing things on the internet. Go watch the movie before it's spoiled for you because it's fun. Just like the other Spider-Mans where it's the same way. Mm-hmm. Spider-Man marketing peeps and Marvel, they do a great job of keeping that stuff hidden up their sleeve until, bam, you have so much fun seeing it at the theater.
I want to talk about theater etiquette a little bit here, given my experience. I went to see Spider-Man again yesterday with my family.
Did you?
Yeah. And this happened in the theater. It was a full theater. This movie is now second only to Endgame as far as opening weekends now.
Wow.
It's made all the money. It was a rainy weekend in Wisconsin. Tried to go Saturday, no shot. Every damn seat was full. And then finally we got tickets for Sunday and full theater. Everyone's there.
Which isn't necessarily bad.
No.
Yeah, a communal experience
awesome.
of it is fun.
No, there's a lot of parts of that are great. It's just, I want to talk to the world about how to act when you're in this situation.
Yeah, please.
Because someone came into the theater with, I'm relatively sure, a police flashlight and was like, where's our seats? Where? And is flashing this thing around the theater. Not just like, let me just look at the floor. Let me
like
see.
an usher does at like a concert.
Like you just
on the floor.
Here is row Dick, and you go to seat penis. It wasn't.
It was all over.
Then
A lightsaber fight.
Yeah. Then this person goes, Tim. The movie is happening. The movie's on. We're like a quarter of the way through the show.
Fudge.
And Tim. And then this guy, Tim, apparently was like, how about my hair? And then they boop with their flashlight on. And then they, here, I brought you this.
Here's the snack.
And they're right in front of me, of course. So if I'd have had a gun, I would have been like, hey, I'll use this. Then they sit down, and one of the ladies there opens her phone and just starts doom scrolling through Facebook.
I hate it.
And it says it on the fucking screen
20 times.
Light and noise are distracting. So if you keep going, oh man, Becky did that? That's great. Let me see. What happened? Oh my God, she is such a water sign. She loves the beach. What the beach? I love that for her. It's the movie's on. Nothing interests you here? Then don't go to the movies.
Yes.
You dumb bitch. Okay. There. Now that we've gotten our theater.
Well, that was just your second experience. The first experience, I told you, I was like, this was so amazing. Even with this girl grunting next to me. That's what she kept doing. It was like the end of every one of her breaths.
I love it. Every breath?
Just about.
Good. Yeah. I'm glad I couldn't hear
Oh my gosh. It was awful. If Ashley busts out her phone, she would do it every once in a while. She takes the brightness all the way down, but I don't care.
Right. No. Not at the theater.
Stop it.
Anywhere else. I don't care. If you can't be away from your phone for even that 2-3 hours that you're at the movie theater, then movies aren't for you.
No.
Then going to the theater isn't for you.
No.
You stay at home and then you can not care about the movie you're watching. You paid a lot of money to be in that seat just to look at Facebook. Thanks, Facebook, by the way. We've been doing very good on Facebook followers. We're at like 2,100 followers on there now.
Just about.
Which isn't a ton compared to the rest of the world.
But we appreciate each one of you.
We are. That's right.
Yeah.
And we are on our way to the Golden Globes. It starts with 2,100 and ends at 210 million.
Maybe.
Adam's already asking me, like, when do you get a diamond play button? And I said, well,
When you're doing what?
when do you get a diamond play button? That's the thing from
Oh.
YouTube that you got, I think, for 10 million subscribers or something like that. I said, we're a bit off. We're at
never even heard of that.
Yeah, we're at
That's how far off we are.
26, I think, on YouTube. So subscribe.
We're halfway to monetizing.
Right. Adam's ready to quit his job. Like, Dad, when are you going to never have to work again? Well, not there yet. I'm still selling forklifts.
Not quite. Talking about snacks and things at the movies, we talked about this the other day because freaking Judith Beasley. You did. And I found Muddy Bears.
Muddy Bears.
So Judith said, wouldn't it be cool if you could have like a snack pack, party pack? I forgot what she called it.
Are we eating these right now?
Yeah, and her son Reginald, or whatever his name is, they put theirs together. So I said I wanted these chocolate-covered gummy bears. And Dave said, that sounds gross. And I was like, I remember them being really great when I was like 20.
Where did you find these?
The
should we
Dollar
open
General.
both, or should we share?
We could share one.
Let's share one. Just in case I hate them, then you've got a fresh box there.
All right, we're trying chocolate-covered gummy bear. You like this chomping?
You know that's good. And
I don't know.
I might have
Were you by chance on any sort of drugs?
I
when
was
you were-
so fucking high.
These guys suck. I'm not going to stop eating them because I'm fat, but these are kind of disgusting. This tastes like two things that shouldn't be together, but are just forcing you. I think there was a very high man that said, "Whoa, we just put chocolate on the gummy bears, man."
I don't know why. I kind of don't like it.
It's very weird. How do you feel about Funyuns? Speaking of high food.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't eat them ever, but it's not like I hate them.
Yeah, Aria has become obsessed with them. She loves them a lot. And so it's put me in a situation where I need to eat them because children.
Because the food's in front of you?
Yeah. Oh, you have something? Right.
I have some too.
Right. I don't know. The Funyun.
You didn't
Funyuns
eat all
are
that? Watch me. I can eat it all.
Yeah.
Funyuns are great. You love them?
Love them.
I bet you Drew would really like them. I buy a bag for him.
What if you chocolate covered a Funyun?
If you're high,
Welcome to Dope Talk, where we talk about what you're going to have next time you munch on them.
we got to put those away because
Yeah, let's put these in the garbage or something.
I can't. You hated it that much?
It's not good. I don't know. I'm not a huge fruit and chocolate fan. Like chocolate. Do you like chocolate covered oranges?
You also don't like fruit with
Meat.
Meat.
Nope. That. I haven't found an instance where I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered oranges. Do you like those?
I've never had that.
Perfect. Chocolate covered cherries.
Yeah, I don't like the cream in the middle.
Yeah.
Cherry with chocolate would probably be delicious, but the like white cream that's in there,
Yeah.
no thanks, because it's like melted icing, and I'm not an icing guy. It's too much sugar. We should talk movies pretty soon.
No, it's not. Because I have one more food thing involving children that I need to talk about. So recently I took a business trip to South Carolina here, which put me in an airport. And I was sitting there waiting for my flight. And a mom had two daughters. Clearly the mom was very good friends with one of her daughters that was like a teenager. And they were sitting there talking about, again, what happened with their friends on social media. But the little kid took her egg bites from Starbucks and went across the aisle to go eat them. Mom came over, opened a packet of ketchup for this little girl. I would say she's right around 6 or 7. This girl is sitting there with her egg bites and this open packet of ketchup, and she puts ketchup on each egg bite and spreads it all around. And I'm sitting across
like
from
a
her with her
cupcake.
Starbucks just going, there's no way that isn't getting all over you. And mom has now went back to her conversation with her teenage daughter, and I just keep doing this.
It's an audio medium.
Okay, I keep looking over at mom and then looking at the little girl. Looking at mom, looking at the little girl, going, This is about to go terrible for her. You are about to have to clean that shirt. And yeah, it'll happen. You can't, because it's on her lap. She doesn't have a plate or anything, and she doesn't know what to do. So she sticks the fork in there and starts taking bites of the egg bite and getting ketchup all over her hands, all over her face, and then goes, oh, my face, Gus. And then touches her sweatshirt.
Because she's wearing her napkins.
And I was losing my noodle. Just going, I can't watch this anymore. So I got up and walked away.
First of all,
Yeah.
who makes a egg ketchup cupcake? It sounds disgusting.
You don't like ketchup on your eggs?
I do not like ketchup on my eggs.
I kind of do. But I also like
People
ketchup.
like hot sauce and things like that on eggs. Ketchup, I don't know if you've ever seen anyone eat eggs with ketchup.
Oh, I do it all the time. Scrambled eggs with ketchup is good. My mom has also made me like ketchup on macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, Avery likes that.
She does.
She does that.
That's awesome.
One of her friends told her about it, and now she does it, and it's gross.
Avery is my new best friend because she's the only other person I know that likes that. Everyone else that I tell about it, including you, is like,
Do you put ketchup on steak?
no.
You're probably one of those people. If you tried it, you'd probably like it.
I would
'Cause
not.
you're a weirdo.
I don't put anything on steak. I don't put it on.
Salt and pepper.
I think steak sauce is a sin as far as.
I like the taste of steak sauce, but I like just eating steak without it. You know what I put steak sauce on? If you have a steak Caesar salad,
Oh, yeah.
you put a little bit of steak sauce on there because it gives it that extra zip.
Sure.
Dang.
Dang. Now I want a steak Caesar salad.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't eat salads. Funyuns! Also, did you know that George Washington never knew dinosaurs existed because he died in 1799 and the first dinosaur fossil was discovered in 1824. Numbers like that fascinate me. Can you imagine finding the first
That's what I was
dinosaur?
saying is like, and how did someone do that? It had to have been an accident because if there are no dinosaurs, there's probably no archaeologists or anything like that.
No, some dude found a Tyrannosaurus skull or whatever and went, oh, so dragons were real.
Right.
These were absolutely a thing because here's the bones of one. God, that must have been terrifying. Maybe it was dragons. And I also have a theory about this, that like, I think it was dragons and we've just turned them into dinosaurs.
Oh.
Dinosaurs are a lie. It's kind of like us going to the moon, also fake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we didn't do any of that stuff.
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, dinosaurs are dragons, and the moon landing was done by Stanley Kubrick. Come to Samurai Movie Jam for more random facts. That's awesome. Sorry, George Washington. He never knew about dinosaurs. They're pretty cool.
There's so many questions I have about dinosaurs. And we don't have to take a long time about this, but I always wonder, like, what if they put it together wrong? And then everyone's like, no, that's how you do it. So everyone does it the same way. What if those arms were really a lot longer on a T-Rex, but they just like put some bones in the wrong place?
Well, this is the letters behind your name problem, I guess. We trust a lot of things because smart people got a degree. And then we just go, oh, they're smart as hell, so why shouldn't I believe them? He's my doctor. Why shouldn't I believe that I need to now have a shoulder, whatever?
Yeah.
And we just trust him. But yeah, there's no way to really know, I guess. I mean, there is. You can know anatomy of animals and all that stuff and kind of gleam what probably went together. But the fin on the back of a dinosaur, how do you know that that was for him? The spikes on a stegosaurus's tail, how do you know that that was their spikes? How do you know that?
How you know?
I don't know.
Let us know.
Because they're a lot smarter. It belongs in a museum like Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Alrighty, let's talk about some movies, dang it.
All right, before we get into it, Dave, we need to figure out what your button is for today.
Yeah, let's hear what my button is.
What's Dave's button for today?
Dave's button. Here we go.
Spider-Man!
Yeah!
That is Santa Claus from Red 1 yelling Spider-Man.
Oh, I was like, where did Santa Claus yell about Spider-Man? I want to see this movie. But no, it's J. Jonah Jameson. Mm-hmm. What's his name? What's the actor's name? Ready, go.
J. Jonah Jameson.
We are farmers. It's that bald guy from Whiplash.
It's J.K. Simmons, you morons.
He's great as J. Jonah Jameson. And yeah, he says,
Spider-Man!
shaking his fist in the air. I love it.
Time to get into what else have we been watching besides Spooderman?
Absolutely. The first thing that I watched was The Mask. I sat down with the kids. I'm trying to get them to watch more PG-13 movies.
Yeah.
So I picked The Mask.
That's not bad in terms of.
Oh no, it's not bad.
Maturity level?
There's some definite.
Oh, the condom.
Yeah, well, he blows up a condom. There's all kinds of stuff. The Mask is an absolute sleazy perv.
Yeah,
in a lot of respects.
From the comics.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
and-
heard they wanted to remake it and actually make it the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's way more violent and
Yeah.
and disgusting and whatever. But the one with Jim Carrey is very good, and I forgot what a shotgun blast to every male's face Cameron Diaz was walking into that bank.
I guarantee that is one of the moments where I realized I really like girls.
Yep, I have another one on my list that trumps it. But I
Oh, boy.
definitely was looking at my two boy children as that happened, like,
What are you thinking?
let's see what they do. And they both were. And I said, okay, well, yeah, you get it. Because holy shinto, ridiculous. Wet, coming into the bank. Stupid. God dang, Cameron, that's why you got famous, was that one scene. Good for you.
She good.
She did. And the underwear thing in Charlie's Angels. That was pretty great.
Dance around in underoos?
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Mask is super fun. Great movie. It'll be a mini jam after watching it again, but I wanted to at least give it its flowers here because it's a good time.
Yeah, my kiddo's already watched the whole thing. Drew loves that movie. He'll put on the songs even in his room.
Yeah.
Hey, Pachuco, just sit around, dance around.
Oh, yeah.
Cupid Pete. Yeah.
Cuba Pete is so fun.
Yes.
It's all very, very fun.
It's going back now and watching all those Jim Carrey movies, and I was the biggest Jim Carrey fan. I had a Batman Forever poster. I had a Me, Myself, and Irene huge poster from the movie theater. I had all this stuff in my room because I loved Jim Carrey.
But you said you'd eat whale blubber.
I should be eating blubber all right, just as soon as I free will it.
Yeah.
Going back and watching those now, there's a lot of movies where I go, oh man, as an adult, this is way overacted. I don't love it.
I know. That was going to be the next thing out of my mouth.
But
yeah.
In The Mask, it works.
Yeah.
Because he plays a normal dude, but then The Mask, which is supposed to be an outrageous cartoon character.
Yeah, but he's still is a little hammy even as
Stanley Ipkiss.
Stanley Ipkiss, right? And
I saw that in the theaters. I remember that.
I saw it by myself up north at a theater. The rest
Really?
of my family went to go see something else. I don't know what it was.
And they didn't want you there. They didn't
Well,
like
I just
hanging
didn't
out
want to.
with you.
I think it was some chick flick or something stupid. I was like, can I just go see The Mask by myself? And they're like, yeah, I don't care. So I went and saw The Mask myself.
Yeah.
Well, however old I was then, 12, I don't know. But yeah, Mask is great. What'd you watch?
One of them that I watched, I had never seen this before, and we're about to do The Nice Guys as a mini jam, which is like a buddy cop movie, right?
Yeah.
So before we do that, I was like, I have to watch what is known as the modern buddy cop, the frontier, the movie that started it all, which is 48 Hours.
Oh yeah, you had never seen
I had
that.
never seen 48 Hours, so I had to quickly watch it before anyone could make fun of me.
Oh, it's great. I haven't seen it in 100 years, but it's a good movie.
I'm going to disagree a little bit.
Oh,
Just as a buddy cop movie, I don't think it's a good buddy cop movie.
Oh, okay.
Young James Remar is pretty believable as a badass. So there's James Remar. We brought him up on the Odyssey, and you were like, "Who's that?" But James Remar is Dexter's dad, but super.
Oh, right.
Super
Okay.
young James Remar
Sure.
is the bad guy in this movie. Pretty believable badass, even in a knitted V-neck tank top.
Yeah. Well, it was a time.
It was
It was
a
the
time.
70s, wasn't it, when that came out?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, late 70s.
Yeah.
I think it came out. I think a year before you were born.
Oh,
77.
It was probably an ascot that he had on.
ascot.
Are you sure?
It was a knitted V-neck sleeveless sweater.
I know, but under that.
Yeah, he
He
might
didn't have a turtleneck?
It could have been a nude ascot, and you couldn't really see it.
Yeah. He's just for warmth. He's for-
An ascot's more of like a handkerchief that comes down.
Yeah, it's like
Or
a
are you talking
turtleneck.
about a mock, like a dickie? You're
Is
talking
that a
about
dickie?
Yeah.
Okay. A dickie, not an
He
ascot.
didn't have a dickie.
I got a little dickie. It's pathetic.
A dickie for Kanicki.
Yeah.
Classic police station, though. And this is what all those parody movies like base all of their,
Go see the captain.
the movie station. Yeah, go see the captain. He's just screaming every line.
Right.
He literally did in this. The police chief just screamed.
Yeah.
That's where all those parodies got it from. This has got to be the biggest one of those. Lots of racism. Lots of racism. I was kind of bored. And like I said, I didn't think it was much of a buddy cop movie. They weren't nice to each other until 17 minutes left in the movie.
Jeez.
So they're not buddies?
Well, a lot of them are not nice to each other at first. Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan weren't at first, and
they come around, though.
They come around quicker than that, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Then 17 minutes left in the
movie.
And it's not like they were buddies or friends even. They were just like, all right, man, I'll help you out. Do you know what I mean? Instead of just like having awful things to say to each other.
Yeah. The thing I remember most about 48 Hours is Eddie Murphy in the bar. That's the biggest thing that sticks in my head about it. And like I said, I haven't seen it in a billion years, so I should.
Do you remember liking that scene?
Yeah, I thought it was funny, I think.
Oh, gosh, I didn't.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just thought it was a grisly Nolte and an unfunny Eddie Murphy.
Yeesh.
I didn't see any humor in it, really.
I think it was a time. I think there's times when this is funny because of the time it's in.
Yeah.
Instead of this is just universally funny. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched it, so.
The conclusion, they work their way up to this end scene, right? And we're spoiled now where the end scene is like boss level, something cool.
Yeah.
This is so lame that I was like, this is how we're ending the movie?
Yeah.
This was a mediocre ride and a less mediocre ending because they corner Remar in the alley. Remar gets Eddie Murphy. He's holding the money. He's got Eddie Murphy in a neck hold with a gun to him. And Nick Nolte comes around and he's like, oh, what are you going to do? Shoot me? And he shoots him from 30 yards away.
Yeah.
And then James Remar's like, and just starts running at him. But he's 30 feet away from him. So Nick Nolte's like, oh, okay. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. Is he run? You running at me? I can shoot.
He's got a ton of time. And then, oh my gosh. The funniest thing that I noticed is while he's got Eddie Murphy in that headlock, and he's about to say his line, but Eddie Murphy has a line first. You can see him mouthing Eddie Murphy's line.
No.
Yes, you can.
Yeesh, that's terrible.
It's not very huge, but you could see it. And that's an actor thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've directed musicals or whatever before, and there's some people that just, while they're listening to other people's lines, they'll mouth it. And you have to go like, hey, you're mouthing their lines. Stop mouthing their lines.
No kidding.
Yeah.
This is a thing?
That is the thing.
Gross.
So I noticed it in James Remar.
Yeah.
It's like, and then he said his line real loud.
You're not gonna make it.
What are you talking about? I got you a gun. I got the money. I got everything.
Take Game Man and blow his fucking brains out.
Bullshit, he ain't gonna try it. Right, cop?
That's great. I'm going to start doing that to you here. Like,
So I was going to the store and I bought some butter.
you did buy butter. I think you're spoiled. I think you've had filet mignon now,
Absolutely.
and then you went back and ate a steak out of a truck.
So I added to my list, though, another 48 hours because I have a feeling like maybe that's actually like the start of the buddy cop because now that they are buddies.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And I feel like I've heard that before, too. Like another 48 hours is better than 48 hours. I don't know.
Good luck. I don't think I've seen the second one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then I might not. I was expecting you to tell me, like, okay, well, now go watch 48 hours.
No. I didn't really like it. It didn't intrigue me enough to watch the second one. Or maybe I did see the second one. I don't know. So long ago. So long. The next thing that I watched was Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This was not part of the PG-13 journey for my children.
Though there's some things in there.
Oh, yeah. Jessica Rabbit is just sex. That's all she is.
This is going to be your tops, Cameron Diaz. No, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm saying for Dave's awakening as far as how do I know that I like girls.
I knew that. I knew that. Yeah.
Jessica Rabbit showing up in that club was like,
oh, dang.
Okay.
But how similar, right? Cameron Diaz in the...
100%.
Yeah.
Even down to the leg.
Yeah.
With... Yep. It's exactly the same. Kathleen Turner's voice, that's where it was. So I even told the kids, like, this is how I fell in love the first time. It was this movie right here. I found out that...
Though her face is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's just one eyeball and hair. But still, what do I need? The rest of it was perfect. It was just tits and ass, leg, one eyeball. Her depth perception's terrible. That's why my wiener looks so big. It's also where I figured out that you can be funny and get pretty girls.
Yeah.
And that's why I love that movie to this day. That's why I tell people all the time, just be funny. Don't worry about your hair.
And Christopher Lloyd is awesome in that movie.
Yeah, he's so good.
You almost wouldn't even know it's him.
No, you wouldn't. I bet I didn't for a long time. The other thing that stuck out to me is how hairy
Bob Hoskins.
is.
Yeah.
Because they show him in that white tank top in that scene when he's doing dishes. I'm like,
Whoa.
you could,
I got a permanent just for the occasion.
yeah, you wax your shoulders, man. Good God, that got longer. Rest in peace. That's a passing.
Oh, the passing
45.
45.
Yeah. But yeah,
RSVP.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit is great. I still can't believe that they got all those cartoon characters to work together, that all those licenses came together in one place and they went, sure.
No, it almost sounded like you're just joking and being like, I can't believe they had enough money to like bring in Bugs Bunny and bring in, as if they're like real actors.
Yeah.
Like, how did they get so many?
How did they get those schedules to work together?
Yes.
Bugs had to be busy, and I know Mickey's got a lot to do at the park. So how did they get everybody there? But Donald Duck and Daffy, the kids' minds were blown by the fact that Donald and Daffy are together.
Yeah, dude, that's one of the best scenes.
Yeah, it is.
When they're playing the pianos, the dueling pianos against each other. So fun.
Fantastic. But yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit is great. And if you don't know that, you're probably not listening to this show because
if you don't know,
now you know, Rabbit.
Next on mine, Den of Thieves. We recently talked about Gerard Butler, and someone commented like, hey, how could you not bring up Den of Thieves when talking about Gerard Butler? And that made me want to go watch it because I had not seen that, and I liked it.
That's a good movie.
You have seen it?
I have seen it.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember a ton, but
it starts with a bunch of stats about bank robberies in LA. It's like X a year, X a month, this an hour. Every 48 minutes, there's a bank robbery in LA.
Yeah.
Who the hell works at a bank in LA with those kind of stats? If you lived in the city with the highest bank robbery percentage in the U.S., would you go like, maybe I'll be a bank teller?
No, I'd be like, maybe I'll be a bank robber.
It seems like a lot of people get away with it.
I saw Den of Thieves. It seems like it's going pretty good for those guys.
Gerard is a different kind of badass, and I like it. He was good. He's such a dick that you don't know who to root for because he's supposed to be the good guy, but he even says in the movie, he's like, you think you're the bad guys. We're the bad guys.
He's a badass, stone cold badass.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they start you off with like he's cheating on his wife and the kids are there. So like they already start you off with like, you don't really like this guy.
Yeah.
Good job of you not knowing who to root for. It's a cool movie. It's like the town's little brother.
Yeah.
It's like if the town was going to a wiffle ball game with his friends, and then Den of Thieves is like, hey, can I come along too? They're like,
it's the little dog with the big dog, like, hey, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's go rob banks, right? Come on, let's go.
Yeah, you're not as good as us, but you can play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm Scrappy Doo. I'll punch you in the face.
Yeah, man. I liked it.
I remember it being good. There's a sequel.
Den of Thieves ear.
Yeah, Den of More Thieves. More dens, more thieves. I've heard it's good.
Oh.
It's more Gerard Butler.
Is it called Den of Thieves 2?
I think.
I do think I saw that when I was looking it up.
Yeah.
Now that you say that.
I haven't seen that, though. I haven't seen either of the sequels of the movies that you saw that I saw. So look for those to not be mini jams. Okay. The next thing that I saw was Cold Storage. I watched it on the airplane because it was for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun movie. It was pretty good.
Did you like the beginning scene? I remember the beginning scene being really cool where you first find out what happens to their bodies as they're in those suits and they're...
Nightmare Unlocked. Throwing up in a helmet. Good Lord in heaven. It's so bad. Can you imagine?
No.
Just being there like, I'm going to puke. I can't take this helmet off. Splash! Just chunks.
That's
all
your
over
vision.
the place. That's what you see now.
Puke vision.
Yeah. But it's so those people that work in that cold storage place are the luckiest people. Go buy a lottery ticket for you not to get one single spore of that all over you and turn into one of those monsters is wild to me that they managed to avoid it for that long and that the government just went, here's the most dangerous thing that's ever existed. Meh. We don't care. Let's just build a storage facility over it. But it was fun. It was funny. It was a monster movie.
What'd you think about the end, though? Because I felt like all of it up to the end was very cool. Like, you've seen the animals and how these things get changed.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff. But then the end, I was like, oh, well, you just kind of had to wrap it up, huh?
Yeah. I didn't like that
Liam
Neeson is just laying on the ground going,
Yeah.
you guys ready to go? I got him. Everybody good. We're out of here. I kind of wanted there to be a big bad monster and whatever. Yeah, I kind of wanted
even just like more, or I don't know. Yeah,
I wanted the faculty. I wanted where like there's the big hive monster or something where they all come together and it's just a thing full of deer heads and rat. I thought it was going to be because they talked about the Rat King where all the rats get tangled together and whatever. So I thought it was going to be like a People King, where
like Mutant Mayhem. Do you watch that? Where it's like a ton of different animals at the end. I thought that monster was so cool.
Yeah, something like that would have been cooler than the end that we got, but it was fine.
Yeah,
for an airplane movie, it was perfect.
Yeah, awesome.
And it was the perfect amount of time and whatever.
You got one more?
I do. While I was in South Carolina, I saw Evil Dead Burn.
Oh yeah. I went to the theater.
I did, and that movie is gross.
You know how nice Dave is? He sent me a message like, hey, Brian, would you mind if I saw this movie without you?
Well, because I didn't have anything to do. I got there and I had like a whole afternoon before I had to go to training the next day. So I said, I'll go see a movie. And it was just The Odyssey and everything. And then there was one showing Evil Dead Burn. I need Evil Dead to start getting back to Evil Dead here. Evil Dead isn't just gross. It just felt like Evil Dead Burn was, isn't that gross? That's gross, right? Is it scary? Not really. It's just kind of gross. I want there to, I've talked about this before. The charm of the Evil Dead movies is kind of our protagonist dealing with the Evil Dead. And our protagonist in Evil Dead Burn, it kind of seems like she can't be bothered with this stuff and she's only dealing with it because she has to.
Yeah.
And from moment one, and I don't know, it just didn't feel very Evil Dead-y to me. Do you care if I spoil this? Does the world care if I spoil this?
No, I don't care.
Okay, well spoilers incoming.
Spoilers in 3, 2, 1.
Everyone dies except for the protagonist of this thing, who she gets her ass kicked, and there's no way that she would still be alive. Then they have an after credit scene where the mom from Evil Dead Rise shows up and says, "Mommy's home."
Nice.
Yeah, I hope that movie's better.
I loved Rise.
Yeah, Rise is fantastic. But I hope that with whatever they do next with this French fries, that they start getting back to, let's have some fun killing the Evil Dead, not just killing the other people in the movie. I want a guy or a gal or someone.
You want a new Ash.
Yeah.
Don't redo Ash.
Chainsaw, boomstick. Don't redo that. Just
give us soot.
Right. That's yeah, fire. I want that vibe, though. That me against the monsters thing where I'm going through a haunted house, fighting everything that comes up to me. And I'm capable enough to win in most cases. That's what made Evil Dead great to me, anyway, was that he did it. In these new Evil Dead movies, it's like, well, they're screwed. That dude's dead. This guy's dead. And then the last person that's left is, well, I'm kind of fucked up, but I found a wood chipper. And that's how the Evil Dead movies are now. Blood everywhere.
Even
it's
Rise.
Gross. Yeah,
Rise is great, but that is the case there, too.
So I guess my final review of Evil Dead Burn is yuck.
Yeah.
Gross.
All right, there is one more thing we both watched, and we're going to do a quick 5-minute of, and that's The Furious.
Woo! Are you ready for a 5-minute Sam Jam? You're damn right you are. We like your shirt, by the way.
It is a nice shirt.
You do have a nice shirt.
The clock is ticking, Dave. The last two we did not make in 5 minutes. Let's try to make this one in 5 minutes.
All right.
Rotten Tomatoes, 97 critics, 85 audience.
I know. It's a good movie,
awesome.
Right?
IMDb, 7.3. I thought that would be higher. Mm-hmm. Better or worse than IMDb? Your baseline is 7.3. We're doing badass motherfucker.
Okay.
And number one, John Wick.
It's better.
It is better. 7.5. Number 2, The Raid.
Better.
Worse by 0.1. 7.2.
You haven't seen The Raid.
I have seen The Raid.
Oh, you
I
have
haven't
seen
seen The Raid 2.
Oh, what would you say if I said you hadn't seen The Raid 2 yet?
I'd say you've watched High Fidelity. Yeah. Director. I apologize for all the pronunciations in the next minute or so.
Okay.
Kenji Tanijaki. He did a bunch with the word shinobi in it. Shinobi, the girl is hard to get. Legend. Spider-Man! Legend of the Seven Monks and Enter the Fat Dragon. That's a movie.
Yep.
Writers Tin Shu Mak, Zilong Lei, Quan Sin Shum. They did things. Starring Mayo Z. He's been in nothing else that I've heard of. But Joe Taslim, what's he been in, Dave?
He's Sub-Zero.
And was in The Raid. Reviews. Here's a bad one from Sean.
Oh, it's always a Sean.
Not to sound like a party pooper, but perhaps beginning with the cold-blooded murder of a child rape victim isn't the best way to get audience members in a festive mood for a stunt show. Here's a good one. JD. The kinetic energy of the film is simply off the charts. All right, let's review this one ourselves.
Okay, we have a 5-point samurai scale here. I don't have enough time to talk about it. So the first category here is... What's your story? It's pretty simple. Human traffickers are naughty, and these two guys are kicking their butts.
It does a good job just to let these guys be badasses.
Yep.
I gave it a 6.
Okie dokie. It's very simple. It's very average for an action movie because that's what it has to be. Dave gives it a 6 as well. Our next category here is... Did you act right? I don't know. Our protagonist here has no lines.
Everyone was fine, but then what I realized, because I was just going to give it a 5 for being average, but that wasn't real fighting. That was all acted. So for all these people to act that much fighting in the whole thing, and it's all believable and really cool, I gave it a little above average. I went 6.
I'm going to give it a 6 too because this movie, bless its heart, does not waste a ton of time on story or lines or anything like that.
Which is fine.
Our next category here is... Did you show your work?
There's multiple cool places to fight. The weapons, the blood, the cool camera angles. Nothing super overly, but they did a good job. I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah, if we are including fight choreography in this is going to get a 9 from Dave.
Wow.
Because this was fighting like I've never seen it before, where it almost looks real. Because people aren't just like block, block, punch, kick, block, punch, kick, block, 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 punch, punch, punch. It was like just a knot of I'm punching you kind of close. We're both tangled up in each other.
Multiple people coming at the same time.
Multiple people together. It's not a regular kung fu movie where everybody's very choreographed punches and kicks. This looked dirty, messy, but it was so cool. This must have taken forever to choreograph.
Yep.
So
change mine to 8.
Absolutely. Our next category here is... Did you bring the badassery? 10.
10 for me too.
Yep.
The category is Mandarin.
Yep.
Kung Fu.
Yep.
Martial arts.
Yes.
One-person army action.
Yes.
Psychological thriller.
Yes.
Action.
Yes.
Crime.
Yes.
Thriller. Let's go, man. Right off the bat, that cool fight choreography that you're talking about starts, and it doesn't stop. And it's like you said, that I've never seen. I thought it was so cool, and it's so badass. It's that it is stunt people. It's like the 87 North stuff that has happened, where David Leitch led this stunt team and then started doing movies. And you're getting really cool action from those, and people that are probably just stunt people being able to rise as like side characters, but like really badass people because they know how to do those moves.
Absolutely.
That happened in Fall Guy, and now it happened in here too.
Absolutely.
The big guy, the bull with the overalls.
Bald Bull is unbelievable
Yeah.
in this too. Like I said, the fights in this were out of control. I've never seen anything like that, and I've seen a lot of these things. But I also loved our main characters in this and whatever, so gets a 10. Our last category here is... Did you keep your promise? I'm going to disagree with our dumbass in the beginning talking about starting off with a whatever. It made me furious, which is exactly the vibe that you need going into this movie. Like, oh, no, they did not. And then the whole mission that these guys go on and their reasons for doing what they're doing are palpable and fantastic, and the action was, you wanted to be there, you wanted to help them, and it was really fantastic. I thought the movie was great. If you like action movies and you haven't seen this yet, you're doing something wrong. It gets an 8 from Dave.
Fantastic. I'm going 9, even better than you. What my expectations were The Raid.
Yeah.
But it was better than that.
Yeah. Again, the feeling that I got at the end of this was exhausted, just like The Raid, and same. Yeah, absolutely. All right, you know what time it is?
Do you know what time it is?
It's math time.
The final score for The Furious is a 78.
Well deserved, Furious. Great job.
Yep, you really did it. That's a fantastic score for a fantastic action movie. Okay.
Trailers! It's time to talk about 3 new trailers!
It's Dave's Trailer Time, where we kind of review / talk about 3 trailers that came out or are recent here and decide whether they will be movie jams or not. Our first trailer that we're going to talk about here is for Below. Speaking of Josh Hartnett, which we did last week on Sin City.
Yep.
He's got a movie that looks real spooky, and I want to know what's underwater.
Yeah.
Is that a monster? Is it just a ghost? Is this town possessed? What's going on?
I don't know. It's weird. The whole house there, and then like the house gets sucked down, so it can't just be like a shark or whatever. It's got to be something else.
Yeah, if it's, oh God, if it's just a megalodon or something, I'm going to freak out if it's just another shark.
What if it's an octopus like you always
fine.
wanted?
That's fine. I love it. If it's an octopus and Alfred Molina's like, and then I took these micro creatures down into the water and I taught them how to love each other and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it looks cool. I want to see it. I don't think it's going to be, it's not going to be a Sam Jam for us.
And it's just a Netflix movie, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be a streamer for sure. But I was intrigued by the trailer.
Yeah, I'd say it could make a 5-minute if we check it out. It's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't done a ton of streaming stuff on here.
I don't think we have done one streaming.
Not for a main episode.
Nope. Which I think that, I mean, maybe depending what else is coming out, but May Day could possibly be there. We have to look at schedule, actually.
The next thing on the thing is Matchbox.
You're not excited? Oh, man. I sent you the preview, and you said, oh, so Fast and the Furious.
Well, could you be more god dang obvious about this, guys? Come on. It's literally a dude from Fast and the Furious doing a car movie where they're going very fast, and he seems pretty furious and has a gang of people that he works with to go do something.
The only thing
save the world.
That seems
whatever.
cool about it is his gang is not capable. It's a bunch of friends that he knows that realize he is a spy through this and have to go along with it. So, like, some of that's funny, like when he's riding and he tries to do the Terminator flip the shotgun on the motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, and he just tosses
it. Yeah. There's some of that. Like, so.
You are so nice.
Thanks.
I groaned so hard watching this trailer. If it is a movie jam for us here, it'll be insane. I don't want to do it. I'm not interested. If you do, I will. But it would have to be, I mean, this is going to have to be it's getting great reviews. People can't believe how good this movie is.
We'll have to see.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
We'll have to see. We've done worse, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. Matchbox didn't thrill me.
It's 3 a.m. I might be lonely. That's Matchbox.
That's 20 of them.
Oh, yeah.
20 Matchbox.
Oh, when we get to there, when they don't have enough sequels, then that will be the song in the trailer.
Right. If Matchbox Cars gets to 20 sequels, you know what song you get to use for that. It's 3 a.m. I can't believe there's 21 of these motherfuckers. Our next trailer, though, did thrill me galactically. Doomsday trailer came out here. This will 100% be a samurai movie jam, so we don't really need to go through that. We're not checking. I was so excited. I didn't know that we were getting a trailer for this. I kind of suspected maybe during Comic-Con we would get a something like we did where they show a clip or whatever. I'm very curious as to how they're going to pull this all together. Gambit was there fighting Shang-Chi. That was so cool. And then Magneto and Professor X and Cyclops. And then at the end, Captain America's back and his beard is back. My favorite Captain America's back. This is so... I don't get how they're going to do it. I also don't... I think I read this online, but they make a good point. Dr. Doom is covered in metal. How does Magneto not just squish him in there? But Thor's very scared of him, apparently. So yeah. I'm very curious as to what they're going to do here to make him as more formidable than Thanos was.
So is Dr. Doom basically Tony Stark, but in a different...
I don't understand how they're going to do this.
The voice is so different. It's like, I saw this reel where they compared, I've heard this voice before. They showed Tony Stark, and then they showed What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show. It was like the vampires, and the guy's just talking like the exact same voice, but it's the comedy version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of perhaps joining the family of doom.
I was relentless. They would call me Nando the Relentless. Because I just never relent.
Wouldn't it be something if the only time that it was Tony Stark was in a dream and the actual Doctor Doom was a completely different actor? But to get people hyped about the Marvel Cinematic Universe again, they bring Robert Downey Jr. out for what if the end scene in the trailer is just a dream that Thor's having about how to be a good Thor and talks to Captain America. I don't know how they're going to do it. And I'm glad I don't. I want to see how they're going to pull all this together.
It sort of makes sense what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch any more trailers. I don't want to see anything else. I'll be there with bells on for the first thing. But I'm very curious as to how they're going to pull all of Sony's movies, all of these movies. They're not going to be able to do everything, obviously, but I'm sure Deadpool is going to show up at some point. My biggest question is Hugh Jackman going to be a part of this show? I want to know.
Oh.
But I don't want to know.
Until he's 90.
I see the movie. Yeah, right. I want to see it. But I'm very excited.
Having Deadpool show up would be huge, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He'll be in there. If he's not, then they've made a very, very big mistake.
Denim.
But yeah.
Denim Deadpool.
Yeah, Denim Deadpool. How cool is that he just walked around Comic-Con and nobody knew? Can you imagine how dumb you'd feel if you took pictures with him? You're like, I want my Gambit costume and I was standing here with Deadpool. And then you go doom scrolling later on, eating your cheeseburger at the convention hall. You're like, that was Ryan Reynolds! Oh my God!
Oh, man.
Nerd cum all over the place.
Heading back to Spider-Man now.
Yep.
Sticking with trailers, though. Mm-hmm. When you first saw the Spider-Man trailer, well, hey, if you haven't watched the Spider-Man trailer, we'll pause real quick so you can check it out.
Cool trailer, right?
It was a cool trailer. I was in some of the shots that they show, and I want to know what happens now that nobody knows who Peter Parker is.
Yep. It's a very intriguing story. I loved that he's got his classic suit back. I love that he is anonymous again. All that stuff is fantastic when I see the trailer. And I'm like, I can't wait to see that Spider-Man movie. Yeah. I'm going to go crawl under my rock now and try not to see anything else about this. Because if I did,
it might be spoiled.
Ruin some things.
And again, like I said, as far as I know, because I only watched that one trailer, they did a good job. No spoilers. Again, kudos to Spider-Man marketing team and Marvel and whoever else does that, because it wasn't spoiled. It was fun to watch.
Yes, that first trailer. I wish they would have left Savage Hulk. I wish they would have left that out of the trailer so that could have been more of a pop. But yeah, great trailer. Of course, I'm going to see Spider-Man. Duh. I'm a bad nerd if I don't.
Duh.
So
there were no old songs in the trailer. They had this really cool music, though. It was like this big, 100-piece orchestra. It just sort of filtered in the Spider-Man theme throughout. It was pretty awesome.
Yep. They know that Spider-Man makes money. So in the marketing team, there's not much you have to do. Spider-Man's coming out, and everybody goes, okay, we'll go see that. We're going to go to that movie.
Samurai Movie Jam will continue uninterrupted after these messages.
Bright ideas and an Oreo cookie. It's a bright idea to dunk it or to crunch it or unscrew it or to lick it or to trick it. But no matter what you do, it's true. It's fun to munch a creamy, crunchy chocolate. Oreo goes great with imagination. Puts the yum in your creation.
Oreo and Oreo double stuffed cookies.
And now, back to this crap.
All right, let's get into some vitals.
These are vital.
They are vital, and that's why we do them.
That's right.
Spider-Man Brand New Day is the 38th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Good God!
The runtime's 2 hours and 25 minutes. It's 145 minutes. It's 45 minutes longer than what we normally say a solid runtime is of 100 minutes.
Underwear, don't care.
Yeah, absolutely. Storyline on IMDb, a forgotten Peter Parker lives alone as a full-time Spider-Man until mounting pressure triggers a dangerous change and a powerful new enemy emerges. Ooh. Spider-Man.
Does whatever spiders do all the time.
All right, our own synopsis. We're going to do an acrostic, which means you have the word Spider-Man to work with. There's no words you can't say, but you have to use each letter in the word Spider-Man as a word to tell the synopsis.
Sorry, Peter. I don't even remember meeting, and sorry about Ned.
You added a couple, I think.
That's very good, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. One more time, go. Sorry, Peter, is good.
Sorry, Peter. It's dangerous everywhere. Remember, MJ ain't.
And?
You want to do this? I'm just kidding. Remember, Mary Jane and Ned.
Yeah.
Good job. We did it.
Taglines. Are you ready? That's a tagline. I'm not asking you if you're ready.
Spider-Man!
Also, a brand new day starts now. Also, the world has forgotten Peter Parker, but he hasn't forgotten them. Also, a new dawn, a new threat, a hero reborn.
And I'm feeling good.
Damn it! My next one is, and it's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new life.
And I'm feeling good.
You were with me. Rotten Tomatoes, 90% critics, 98% audience, and IMDb of 8.2. We're going to do some better or worse than IMDb, baseline 8.2. We're doing superhero movies. I'm going to start off with Spider-Man, No Way Home. The one right before this one. Is it better or worse?
Better.
It is worse.
Oh, I have a little dick, and it's pathetic.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
8.1, so just below. Next one, The Dark Knight.
Better.
It is better, 9.1. Yeah. Captain America, the First Avenger.
Worse.
It is worse because there's no beard, 6.9.
He needs a beard.
Yeah. And the last one here, Batman and Robin.
Tough one. Worse.
3.8.
It's pretty bad, man.
Oh, man.
It's pretty bad.
I didn't know when I was young.
No.
I did not know.
It's because kids are stupid.
All right, random movie facts. This film is dedicated to the memory of the comic book writer Jerry Conway, the co-creator of The Punisher, who first appeared on The Amazing Spider-Man number 129, February 1974.
Yep.
And the first appearance of Frank Castle / The Punisher in a live-action theatrical film for the first time in 18 years after 2008's Punisher Warzone.
Yep. Punisher was punishering.
The director is Destin Daniel Cretton.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like he's so sad.
Yeah.
Cretin.
Few movies I haven't heard of. 2 episodes of Wonder Man TV series, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. That's what he did.
Shang-Chi's good. Have you seen Shang-Chi?
Yeah, it was good. Writers, Chris McKenna and Eric with a K Summers. Lego Batman, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, all the Tom Holland solo Spidey movies, and Ghosted, where Captain America also did not have a beard. Starring Tom Holland. Heard of him?
He's in everything.
Yeah. He has been in Spider-Man's and some other things besides Spider-Man's. Based his performance as Peter Parker / Spider-Man on Michael J. Fox.
Oh, yeah?
You can see it.
Yeah, kind of.
For sure.
Right.
Younger Michael J. Fox. Featured in Kids Bop music video, Hot and Cold, it's Zendaya.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on celebrities having a one-name?
I'm weirded out now, and we live in a computer.
Free your mind.
Shannon and I were talking about this morning.
Yeah?
About why she has one name.
Part of me thinks it's because her last name's actually Coleman.
Well, yeah.
Zendaya Coleman.
I said to Shannon, it's probably because it would have to be Zendaya Coleman, which sounds very lame. She has 4 names, so it could be Zendaya Miyagri Mugritz or whatever. And it could be a Disney thing too, but I looked it up and she said she just thought it would sound cooler to have one name like Prince or Madonna.
But come on, there's got to be an age limit. Like, you have to build some sort of credibility before you can be like, you know what?
Madonna didn't.
No?
No, Prince didn't either. It's not like they decided later in their career. Prince decided to be a drawing at one point as his name. So I don't think she can do what she wants, I guess.
She obviously did.
Yeah.
And it's totally fine. I think she's cool and probably deserves that. It's just like if my daughter was at like 18, it's like, I want to be known only as Avery.
Well, that's good because that's all I call you anyway. But you're going to have some troubles in life. Why you only need that? Imagine filling out a job application and just going, David.
That's it.
Oh, what's your last name? No.
Nope.
We don't do that. We just David.
It would actually work for Avery because her last name's so awful to pronounce.
It's not awful.
Well, I'm just saying to pronounce. Awful to pronounce.
Right.
That
it's more awful to spell.
Yeah. All the time in school, I'd be like, Brian. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I just Brian, pause.
Right.
So really, I was just Brian.
See? You could have chose to be the Brian.
We all know her as the voice of Michi in Smallfoot. Moving on. Born in Honolulu, Hawaii, to Filipino parents, it's Jacob Batalon. He's the man in the chair. He's not in a ton else. He was in Wrecking Crew. Yep. Also in this, Mark Ruffalo, who was born in Kenosha, Wisconsin, not too far from here.
Yeah.
Also in this, John Bernthal, who knows how to sell a pen. Also in this, Sadie Sink from Stranger Things and the daughter in The Whale, which I wouldn't have recognized her from. And last one I wanted to mention was Naomi Watts. She's the voice of Evie.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, let's get into some reviews.
All right. Reviews. Slow. What's up?
Here's a bad one from Rick.
Oh, it's always a Rick. Rick's a dick. This did get a lot of hate at first. I was kind of nervous going into this because as I was scrolling, I was seeing meh, and I went, oh no.
There are some reviews that I want to talk about and see what your thoughts are, because I'm like, that's a valid point, but I don't know. Crichton stages a few strong fight scenes, but nothing comes across as new. It's all fists and webs and battles in the air, and those have been done repeatedly before, effectively shorting out any sparks of excitement.
Suck my spinneret, Rick.
Good one, Kevin.
Yay, Kevin!
When the spectacle doesn't quite soar, the characters still shine. For the first time, Holland is fully the lead, in control of his destiny, and becomes the hero fans know and love. Let's review this ourselves.
Okay. We have a 5-point samurai scale. There's a possible 110 points here. Our first category here is what's your story? And the story of Spider-Man is everyone, no one remembers him. It's him, and then it goes on a thwip, and then swing. Then he's got punch him, watch out, Punisher Man, and then it's got your back, handshake. Tell me it's going to get him.
That's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say.
Well,
really.
I think I've wrapped it up pretty succinctly there. And no, the story here is that no one remembers Peter. He decides to go on his Spider-Man ways, and hilarity ensues.
So I have a couple questions about story from the reviews that I read. One person said that the movie drags on. It's used as a launch pad for future projects. And without spoiling anything, there are some things that could help to get into Doomsday. And I don't see that as a bad thing.
Well, it is the nitpickiest of nitpicks to say, well, they spent too much time thinking about what's happening next, and that's ridiculous. I want you to be looking 2 steps down the road. That's why the Marvel Cinematic Universe works in the first place.
Thank you.
Is that they give a shit about what's going to be happening here, and not just going, we made a movie, let's make it fit it in with the next one. Now we made another one. Who cares what happened in that one? We've got to make it fit it in with the next one. And that's stupid. They're stupid. I could definitely see, especially as a comic book nerd, the Easter eggs, the subtle things that happened in this that were going to probably play a much bigger part in future Marvel movies. It was great.
Yeah, and that's why DC rebooted, man.
Yeah.
Because they want to be more like Marvel, where they're conscious of what's going on and the storylines of multiple characters at the same time.
Right. It is impossible to talk about the story too much without getting into spoilers, but I really like that we are into Spider-Man time.
Yeah.
It's no longer Spider-Boy. It's no longer I'm not sure what I'm doing, which we spent the first 3 movies doing here. He is Spider-Man. He knows what he's doing. He's got some challenges here, but we are dealing with your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, our very capable Spider-Man.
He is now a hero, not learning to be a hero.
And it was fun to see a Spider-Man movie where it wasn't like, but how do you flip-flop? And it was great.
I want to give you the flip of what I just asked before. So I had asked, it's focusing on future projects. Well, then another person had said, if you don't know the previously on this, it won't make sense.
Who's going into it like that?
I don't know. But even if you did, I feel like it's set up enough that you're good to watch it.
Yeah, I took children to this. They do. They start the show with a very clever previously on Spider-Man, and you get enough to where you can get through this movie.
I agree. Okay.
And I don't know. I think that is nerds being nerds. I don't think that. I think they just.
Do you think so? I think it's a mom, or it's
maybe
it's someone who
that doesn't.
My kid wanted to
doesn't
see this,
know
so
what they're talking.
Now.
Right. If you're not thinking about it as a French fries. You're just like, I went to this movie and I didn't get this. I didn't get this.
What I love so much about the story is you care so much about this kid that you can have moments where it's about him being lonely and about like feelings without it actually being boring.
Yeah.
It's like we've built enough clout with this kid now that we actually care about him, and you could do those things and we care.
Right.
Yeah, that's super fun.
Yeah. The arc of Spider-Man here is fantastic. And the people he meets, the things he goes through, the relationships that he develops, already has, and needs to rekindle are the reason this movie hits so well and is so smart and heartbreaking at times and everything else. It is a fantastic story. It's a fantastic Spider-Man story. It gets a 9 from Dave.
Fantastic. I'm going to go the same.
Okay. Our next category here is Did You Act Right? Tell me the bad one.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's really great. Tom Holland was really great. He showed me because I talked about the Odyssey. I was like, Tom Holland's never like overly impressed me or whatever. Then I go watch Spider-Man.
Well,
and he's like, you big dummy, because I can do it. And he
dropped his spider dick on your face.
Oh, man. It was really great. Moments he had a New York accent, though. I was like, oh, how come only 3 lines in the movie?
I think he was doing that because he wanted to have a different voice for Spider-Man.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
But it goes away almost instantly.
Yes. It was my first experience with that dude as the Punisher. I hadn't watched any of the Punisher TV show or anything.
Yep.
After watching this, I added the Punisher TV show to my watch list. I thought he was really fun.
Yeah.
The only
He's not fun like that in the show.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
It is much more. That's the whole first series.
The only thing that bothered me out of everybody was Ned a little bit, and mostly on his social posts. We're like, hey, MJ and I are on this, and it was like a pre-scripted social post that he would like read a prompter, and I was like, that's not how social posts sound. Yeah, but that's the only thing, and it's so nitpicky. Thought they did great.
Yeah, if there is everyone acted great in here. They probably didn't need to leave Ned as dorky as he was. He is growing up. All these people are growing up. They're in their 20s now. So
it starts 4 years after we left off the last one.
Yeah. And it's not bad. It's not distracting or anything. I thought everybody acted well above average here. So it gets an 8 from Dave.
Nice. I went 7.
Our next category here is Did You Show Your Work? We saw this in 3D.
My first note.
Yeah, and the opening Spider-Manning in this in 3D, because I saw it in no D with the kids 2 days later.
Yeah.
It's so cool. The 3D stuff is so cool.
3D was, I felt like, very worth it. I thought it was so cool. And I was talking to my brother-in-law, and he's like, I heard the swinging in the top of the, I was like, absolutely. Amazing. How many times have we seen Spider-Man on a building or Spider-Man swinging or Spider-Man crawling?
Right.
Like, we've seen it a ton. Somehow they got it to be fresh and cool and the coolest that I've ever seen it.
Yep. They did such a good job of Spider-Man being Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There's things in the fight scenes that we'll talk more about at the spoiler jam, but there's so much stuff here that they do with the camera to make it very fun, kind of being Spider-Man. It's like being on a ride at a theme
person
park.
kind of thing.
They do some of that. There's all kinds of tricks that they do just to make you. And the 3D was so cool because the thing that makes me nuts about 3D is, hey, don't come at me. I don't need you to come at me.
I'll take a little bit.
No, a little bit.
I wanted a little both ways.
Sure. Fine. Yes. But the in is more impressive to me, I guess, than the out. When stuff starts coming out of the screen, you still are in a box.
Yeah.
So as far as it comes out, it still is going to get cut off. But you have infinite space depth-wise.
Right.
That's why, like, seeing Spider-Man on the top of a building works so well. Seeing the people coming out of the tubes in Avatar and it going deep into that ship, that's why that 3D works so well, is because it's going into the screen.
I feel like when they first started doing this 3D stuff, though, that all they did was step things back a little bit. And I was not all that impressed. I was actually like, it's not worth paying for 3D. And then I went and saw Thor, Love and Thunder in 3D. And they had both going on where it steps back maybe even further than they had before, plus things coming towards you. Like Superman, when he's in that fight and that tooth flies at you a little bit.
Yeah.
I just want a little bit of that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm not saying that it shouldn't come out at you. Of course it should. But I guess that the depth is more
We don't want the
impressive
Michael Jackson ride at Universal Studios.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Philharmonic or whatever it is with the duck and they're spraying water in your face and you can smell the cookies or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
That's good. I did. Well, they had was it a Bug's Life ride or something like that where they sprayed you with a bunch of gook and
Oh, and the Monsters thing, didn't they do that too? And you got to play Mike Wazowski.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Did they spray you with stuff there?
I don't know. I think I sneezed.
Yeah. Someone behind me sneezed on the back of my head. Perfect time. It's disgusting, but I was like, wow, I feel like I'm there.
This is the fourth dimension.
Yeah, as far as show you work, this gets let's give it a 9.
Wow. Okay, I'm giving it extra credit.
Oh, yeah?
I was so impressed. The 3D experience gave it that extra boost. I'm going extra credit.
Yeah, Spider-Man suit. Let's get this out of the way here. I love that that Spider-Man suit. We're not messing with it. There's not a tech suit. There's no inside-out suit. That's Spider-Man's suit. He does Spider-Man as Spider-Man, and he doesn't change it. I was excited to see it at the end of the last movie, and it's so iconic, so great. I'm glad they left it. Great stuff there. Okay, our next category here is... Did you bring the badassery?
Marvel.
Uh-huh.
Superhero.
Of course.
Urban adventure.
Yeah.
Action. Adventure. Sci-fi.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, jeez.
There's science involved.
Yeah, I guess.
And it's fiction.
It is. Okay, then yes, absolutely. This is nonsense science.
This is it's a super badass movie. Some of the best parts that make it badass are the fighting and all that sort of stuff, but also the fact that they didn't spoil things. So being able to have these surprises that happen along the way makes it super badass.
Yeah, same. They did such a great job. There's not a ton to say here without spoiling the crap out of it, but it's a great Spider-Man movie, which is what everybody wanted, and it is impressive to me that they're still finding new ways to keep this fresh and good and whatever. So what's your score? What did you say?
I'm going to go 19.
Right, there's a 19. Wouldn't that be, there's these dudes that I watch their videos every once in a while where they rate like bars. They go to a town and they just drink from morning till night and they stop at like 10 different bars. I wish this was our job, by the way.
Yeah.
But they like, okay, we're going to do food and drinks and then the vibe of the bar. And it's a 5-point scale. And by the end, they're like, it's 10,000 for vibe and a 6 for the beers. So by the end, the score is like 13,480.
I love it.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's very badass.
Shout out to them that I don't know their names.
Yeah, I'll go 9.
I'm going to give it a 9 as well. It's super badass. It was fantastic. Our last category here is... Did you keep your promise?
Even with the grunting girl next to me, I still really enjoyed myself. I really liked it. I can't wait to go see it again. I'm going to buy it and have it at home and maybe even take the kids. I'm going to give it a 10.
Yeah. Good job, movie theaters. Good job, movies. I mean, last time it was The Odyssey, which was amazing. And then going to Spider-Man after that and getting my socks blown off as far as a Spider-Man movie. Again, it's so cool that they can keep making good Spider-Man things here. I don't have a ton of notes here. I think that the last Spider-Man movie and this one, they're almost even for me as far as movies go, just as like hype and good Spider-Man stuff and whatever. But yeah, this was a fantastic Spider-Man movie, fantastic movie. Kept its promise.
Would you say it's amazing?
No, because that's Andrew Garfield, and we don't talk about him. He's too cute to be Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give it a 9. All right.
Oh, my gosh. Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
Do you know what time it is?
It's math time.
I'm ready to party.
All right, before we hear that final score, most valuable samurai.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, that's what I'm giving it to, too.
Yeah, he's my favorite Spider-Man in all these Spider-Man things that have happened here.
Well, speaking of all the Spider-Man things that have happened here.
Hey, let's talk about them.
Let's talk about, because we weren't going to do a list here, but I realized that with this movie coming out, it gave us exactly 11 Spider-Man movies.
What a coincidence.
We've got 3 Tobey Maguires, 2 Andrew Garfields, 2 animated ones, and now 4 Tom Hollands. So we're going to do our top 11 list. We're just ranking the 11 Spider-Man movies in order. So we're going to start with, let's go bottom to top.
Yeah.
So number 11 is, David?
Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is very, very, very just okay. Jamie Foxx was meh. I wanted more from that movie. The Andrew Garfield ones, both of them are tough for me because I think that he's too cute to be Spider-Man. He was too cool to be Peter Parker. I mean, he was a good Spider-Man, did the quips, did the thing, everything was good there. But those aren't my favorite Spider-Man things, and this was the most egregious one. Between 11 and 10, it was hard for me to pick which is worse.
Well, speaking of 10,
yeah,
number 10 is
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Which is fun in its own, this kind of sucks way. Like,
there's just too much going on.
There's too much in there. Sam Raimi probably had a bunch of producers that would like, you need to put Venom in this, and I don't give a what you say about it.
Yeah, how it works or what.
I think if they would have made it just a Sandman, maybe Green Goblin movie, that would have been way better than trying to force Venom in there and the black suit thing and finger guns, and it's become a meme and everybody loves it. And I know it's not completely terrible, but as far as the rest of the Spider-Man movies, it's kind of meh.
All right, well, continuing with the rest, number 9 on the list is
The Amazing Spider-Man, the other Andrew Garfield ones. I think that this list is a victim of itself because none of these are like, they're all good. It's just some of them aren't as good as others, and this one is
not as good as the other
ones. A pretty good movie. The lizard design kind of bugged me. It reminded me a lot of Doomsday in Batman v Superman because it's a monster. We don't need him to look like a person necessarily. Make him more lizardy. Like make him the lizard in Spider-Man 2 video game. The lizard in Spider-Man 2, the video game, was real cool. It looked like a lizard, and it was walking around and like had a jacket on and stuff. Very cool. If you haven't played Spider-Man 2, the video game, so good. Spider-Man 1, the video game, play all Spider-Man's games. Those are awesome.
All right, we're moving on to number 8 on the list, which is
Far From Home.
Far From Home.
Yeah, still a great movie. This is Spider-Monkey, and they're in Europe, and it's good.
He runs into Nick Fury. Yep. He's like, come on, I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Bitch, please, you've been to space.
That's great. Tom Holland, all of them are good. It's hard to rank them, but I would say that this is probably the weakest of them. But Jake Gyllenhaal's great. Mysterio's great. That whole thing is great. I love when Spider-Man gets pissed and has to use his spider sense only to get through all those robots and stuff. Yeah. And then the end pop with Spider-Man is Peter Parker and Mary Jane poops on herself and all that goes swinging across the air and gets
it's so
everybody.
Cool.
It's very cool.
The girl in there that Ned's with, that's the girl from The Nice Guys. I didn't even know that until I rewatched it before this. Number 7 on the list is
Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Here he shows up. This is the one that started everything. Kind of started the whole superhero movie renaissance. I saw this about 3 or 4 times in the theater.
Yeah.
So fun. Such a great movie. Tobey Maguire is a great Peter Parker as a nerd and everything.
My only complaint about him is he's very robotic in a lot of things.
That okay with you?
Yes, sir.
Goody. Give this to the girl up front. She'll see you get paid.
I'd like a job, sir.
I want the job. He's Matthew Broderick. He's Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, where his acting only worked in Inspector Gadget.
And Godzilla. Yeah, I thought he was a good Peter Parker just because Peter Parker is supposed to be kind of nerdy and wimpy and just a smart guy and whatever. So, but yeah.
Number 6 on the list.
Yep. Spider-Verse 2. I love the Spider-Verse movies so much. And this one is only this far down because of how good the other ones above it are.
Yep.
This was a fantastic movie. Spider-Man 2099 getting in there. They're bringing every Spider-Man from everything. It was so fun to watch. It's awesome that you can have a movie about the multiverse that kids can watch and don't care that they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
None of this makes sense. And you're just kind of watching Miles Morales do his Miles Morales thing. And
Lord and Miller, man, they're
telling you.
awesome.
So good. Yep.
Such cool animation style. Very, very cool.
Yep.
Number 5 on the list
is Homecoming. Yay.
Here, I think that Michael Keaton, this is a strong take for me because I love Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
I think he's the wrong choice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
For Vulture?
Yeah, why bring him in? He's done Birdman. He's done Batman. I just feel like you could have had somebody else and maybe it would have been better. But again, I love Michael Keaton, so thanks for putting him in it, but I'm not sure he was the right choice.
Yeah, I like Michael Keaton in this. They did such a weird thing with Vulture because Vulture is supposed to be an old guy that turns young and he's got a thing and whatever. And this was just kind of robot bird guy. So it was kind of a weird choice. But Tom Holland, this is his first Spider-Man movie and he did a fantastic job and kind of went in and went, I'm Spider-Man now. Here's my pee-pee. Did a great job.
Spider-Pee-Pee.
Yep.
Okay, number 4 on the list.
Spider-Man 2. A lot of people are like, wait, what? That's supposed to be number 1. And it is really great. It's an amazing, amazing movie. Dr. Octopus in this is fantastic. It's just a great Spider-Man movie.
It's so fun. Great comic book movie.
Yep, great comic book movie.
But number 3 is
No Way Home. This is where all the Spider-Mans come together. You get all the old villains. It's like Smash Brothers. They're all here.
It's so
Everybody's here. It's so much fun. Seeing it in a theater with a bunch of people and you got your nuts kicked.
Yeah, my wife spoiled it while we're watching it. Yeah.
But seeing those Spider-Men show up and having that huge fight with everybody and against the villains and everything, movies don't get much better than that, except for 2 more.
And you especially like that because the song Monster Mash was in it. Ugh. Number 2 on the list is
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was such a good Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man. We got Spider-Man now.
We just talked about it.
We just talked
about why it was so great.
We loved it so much. Rewind it if you want to hear more about it, but we already did it.
All right, so that puts number 1 on our list and might be controversial for a lot of people, but what is it, Dave?
Jimmy Crack Gordon. I don't care if it's controversial because Into the Spider-Verse. It's such a great piece of Spider-Man stuff. What video games, comic books, movies. It's one of the greatest of all of those. Okay, let's just put how great the animation is, how great the music is, how great all of that, the action and everything is there. That just put that all off to one side. This is an amazing Spider-Man story, just as the origin of Spider-Man. I said amazing, get it? Just as an origin story for Miles Morales but all Spider-Man really, like here's what makes Spider-Man great. Here's how it feels for every single Spider-Man.
Spider-Pig is in it.
Huh?
And Spider-Pig is in it.
And Spider-Pig is in it. Peter Porker. Yeah, it's great. And Nick Cage's Spider-Man Noir and all that stuff. It's just, there's so many great moments in there. It was so much fun to watch. I think I saw it in theaters twice. I still watch this about once every 6 months with the kids because they love it so much, whether it's this one or the second one. Such a great movie. Absolutely deserves a number 1 for our Spider-Man list. Yeah. Hate me if you want to.
Yeah, it's 1 through 11. It's our personal preferences. So right. If you don't like our opinions and you think our opinions are wrong, guess what? They can't be. They're opinions.
Yeah.
All right,
the
we got to
views
move
of
forward.
Samurai Movie Jam are not, or of Dave and Brian, are those of Samurai Movie Jam, not necessarily those of the rest of the world.
We need a final score for Brand New Day.
Final score of Brand New Day is a 90. Woohoo! Which puts it in such rare company as Project Hail Mary got a 92. Odyssey obviously got a 97. And those are really the only 2 that hit the 90s. Let's see, 88, we got Obsession.
So it's among some really great movies, and it deserves it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no kidding. To sum it up, if you can, go check it out in the theater. Everybody
saw it.
Yeah, catching it in Screen X, if that's available by you, because it was actually filmed for that. We haven't caught it that way.
Certain scenes.
Yeah, hopefully we can go see it that way.
Yep.
But we saw it in 3D, and it was worth it, so keep that in mind, too. Get to the theater. Go check it out.
Yeah, if you haven't already, because I think everyone in the United States saw this movie already, but if you haven't yet, go to the theater and see Spider-Man again if you've already seen it.
There are a ton of badass scenes in this badass badass movie. I am going to plug real quick that I draw and paint badass scenes from movies. I have a website called briandrawsmovies.com. You could check out all of my artwork there. I'd really appreciate it if you did. If you see something you like, you can get a mug or a print, and you can get 25% off because you're listening, and I really appreciate that.
You haven't done a ton of superhero stuff.
No, not a ton.
But what if it's 25% too expensive for people?
Well, that's what I was saying is I'll give you 25% off just for listening. Okay. And you use the code SAMURAI.
Yeah.
What am I drawing next? I'm working on Raiders. I'm going to do where he shoots the guy, just all the sword, kata, and then he just.
Did you know that he did that because he was hungover that day? And
he also had some food poisoning thing that was going around.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what I heard.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
He's like, you got me for an hour,
yeah.
And it was his idea to do the. Done.
Great.
All right. And we also have Samurai Movie Jam merch. If you want to be our personal billboards walking around, you could check out TeePublic. Type in Samurai Movie Jam, and you'll see some things with our logo and other things on it.
And if I catch you out in the world with anything that says Bad Movies Rule or Samurai Movie Jam on it, I'll buy something. So
There you go.
Stuff.
All right. Is your spider sense tingling? Well, it should be. It's time for some Marvel Universe trivia. Slip into your spandex and get ready for 3 quick rounds. 10 questions total of what I think are some pretty deep-cut puzzlers. See if you can score better than our own champ of nerd knowledge, Dave.
I can do it.
All right, see how you do, listeners. Round 1, classic trivia questions. Here we go.
Ready?
Number 1, the Ghost Rider drives a flaming motorcycle and punishes the wicked. What is the name of his ultimate signature supernatural attack where he forces a villain to feel all the pain they have ever inflicted on innocent people just by locking eyes with them?
The penance stare.
That is true. And by true, I mean correct. It can instantly break the minds of even the toughest criminals. Question number 2.
This is just Marvel.
Yeah.
So it's not just... Okay.
Yeah, it's Marvel Universe.
Word to Big Bird.
Thanos is a brutal cosmic warlord, but he isn't from Earth. What is the name of his home planet, which is actually a real-life moon of Saturn in our solar system?
Oh, it's called Thanosia.
I'm so sorry that it's incorrect.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The answer is Titan. And now that you've heard it,
Yep,
now you know. It was destroyed by overpopulation, which sparked his cosmic crusade.
Oh, geez. Is that real for the planet, too? That is real? Titan moon?
Yep.
Okay.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Luke Cage is a street-level hero who defends Harlem and has skin that can deflect bullets and axes. What is his official badass superhero code name in the comics?
Power Man.
Power Man is correct. He frequently teamed up with Iron Fist as the...
Heroes for Hire.
You got that too. That wasn't even part of the question. All right. Well, Dave scored 2 out of 3. How did you do? Oh, that's good to hear. Well, that was a good warm-up, but now it's time for some multiverse choice questions. See what I did there? Here we go!
Yes.
Number 4. The Deadpool villain Ajax has a terrifying mutant power that makes him a brutal match for Wade Wilson. What is his specific power? A. He can mimic any weapon he sees. B. He is completely immune to physical pain. C. He can teleport short distances. Or D. He removes tough stains, grease, and soap scum using a mild adhesive powder formula.
He is immune to physical pain.
That's true. The answer is B. His nerves were surgically altered, allowing him to take a brutal beating without stopping.
He's in the first Deadpool movie.
Number 5. When Peter Parker was bit by the radioactive spider, he wasn't the only one. Who else was bitten by the exact same spider before it died? Is it A. Gwen Stacy, B. Cindy Moon, C. Jessica Drew, or D. Tobey Maguire?
Gwen Stacy?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The answer is B. Cindy Moon, also known as Silk. She was bitten on the right ankle after Peter, gaining similar but slightly different spider
that's
powers.
New stuff. I'm not super up on the... I have a toy of Silk, but I don't...
Well, you should know then. Sorry.
Stupid idiot.
The Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, is a massive, towering crime boss who looks like he's just out of shape. But what is his physical body actually composed of? A. Mostly cybernetic implants. B. 99% pure solid muscle. C. Excess fat that absorbs punches. Or D. Boba.
It is B. Muscle.
That is true. It's 99% pure solid muscle. Despite his large appearance, Fisk trains constantly and has the raw physical strength to crush human bones with his bare hands.
You're damn right.
Well, you survived the multi-first choice questions. Where do you rank next to Dave? He is 4 out of 6. Is he out nerding you, or are you giving him a trivia wedging and stealing his lunch money?
Oh, swirly.
Either way, get your web shooters ready for these 4 friendly neighborhood true or false questions. Here we go. True or false? The Punisher, Frank Castle, once wore the War Machine armor in the comics to wage a one-man war on the rogue state.
It's true. I have a toy of it.
That's true. After Nick Fury clued him in on where it was, Frank hijacked the armor and used its insane firepower to clean up a military dictatorship. Number 8, true or false? Juggernaut is a powerful mutant whose brother is Professor Charles Xavier.
True.
I'm sorry, that's false.
Wrong.
He is Xavier's stepbrother, but he is actually not a mutant. His powers come from a mystical gem belonging to an entity named...
You're absolutely right.
Cyterac.
You semantic motherfucker.
Number 9. True or false? Hulk's skin was originally bright green in his very first comic book appearance back in 1962.
That's false.
That is false. What color was he?
Gray.
That's true. He was originally gray. The printing presses at the time couldn't keep the gray ink consistent, so Stan Lee changed him to green in issue number 2. That's pretty interesting.
I know.
It's all because of
and then Gray Hulk became a thing later.
Because printing presses sucked. It was like, I'll make him green.
Yeah.
All right, number 10, true or false? Daredevil's radar sense is so advanced that he can actually read normal ink on a newspaper page just by feeling the slight texture of the ink on the paper.
True.
That is true. His fingertips are sensitive enough to detect the micro layers of ink raised off a page.
Yeah, he's a bad man.
That puts Dave at 7 out of 10. Woo!
Oh, that's a C.
If you are hanging
Bad
in there
nerd.
with him, I'll give you one more shot with an extra credit question. Okay. This one will make worth 2 points. So pucker your butts for this extra credit question. Here we go.
I'm ready.
In the classic comic books, Peter Parker's web shooters are mechanical inventions he built himself, using a highly classified chemical formula for his web fluid. When Peter shoots a strand of web, how long does it take for that fluid to naturally dissolve into thin air so he doesn't leave New York completely covered in sticky ropes?
Oh, man. It's either 1 hour or 1 day. 1 hour wouldn't make sense because he webs up. I'm going to say 1 day.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
But it's actually 1 hour.
Is it 1 hour?
60 minutes.
Son of a bitch.
Stan Lee actually wrote this into the lore early on so the NYPD wouldn't sue Spider-Man for littering the entire city with indestructible spiderwebs.
Garbage.
You were so close. Well, that was your chance to take the lead. Dave walks away with a score of 7 out of 10, 7 out of 11.
7-11 because the bitches ain't.
Oh, no. If you beat him, leave a comment. Let us know what was your score. All right, Dave.
Tell us how smart you are.
It's time for emails.
Okay.
Check your email and check your email. Check your email and check your email.
We have some. First one we got here was from Joshua Bramman. It says, "Hello, fellow chubby white men. Did you see Den of Thieves? Because you didn't bring it up on your last episode. I'm paraphrasing here because, he did go watch.
I went and watch it just because of you, man.
Right, and please see earlier in this episode for your response to that. Thanks for writing in. Keep writing in. Our next email here is from...
You should have brought your readers.
No shit. Richard Breather. Dick breather. Good morning, fellas. Left you guys a comment on YouTube, which is basically the same as this, but I got a couple homework requests and a consider the source question. First thing is listeners' homework for you guys. RRR is the 2022 Bollywood great movie. Please, I need to hear you guys talk about this movie's greatness. I've seen RRR a number of times.
Yeah.
It will be on the show eventually.
Fantastic. I added it to my list because I have wanted to see it, but it sort of slipped to the back of my mind. So this pushed it back to the top of the list.
Right. 2007 Stone Cold Steve Austin led movie The Condemned. Just stupid fun. Would love to hear you guys do a mini jam. I've seen The Condemned. It's okay. I'm not sure it's going to be a mini jam. It's basically The Hunger Games with Stone Cold Steve Austin on an island. It's okay. Now, consider the source. We're going to consider the source here for our answer. What do you guys say to your wife when they walk in at the worst time of the movie? For example, I'm watching Starship Troopers, and she walks in right at the shower scene and gives me a, "What the f*** are you watching?" Then 2 days later, I turn on Good Luck Chuck. That was my first mistake. And there's like 5 minutes of Dane Cook just banging girls with boobs. That's when she walks in. Anything good to say to break the awkward, pervy tension?
Oh, man. And this just happened to you.
Well, this happens to me often because I said on the last episode of Sin City that my wife is convinced that we don't pick movies unless they have naked boo-boos in them.
Yeah.
And
it's different for my wife because I watch a lot of mine on my iPad. So then she doesn't really know what I'm watching, but she's like, hey, why is your hand in your pants?
Right. What does she do when your pants are down? I would just tell your wife that art is art, and you didn't make the choices for these movies. And sorry about the timing that you're coming to see me watching this, but feel free to sit down and see why the art is important here, why these boobs are important here.
Right.
And watch
they're very important. And that's why it's at 0.25 speed.
That's right. And my pants are down because it's hot in here. And this Kleenex.
Do you have the oven on?
I cry. Okay.
Because it's beautiful, beautiful art.
Right. The lotion is because my elbows are a bit dry and I need to lotion them up.
Did you get really dry on the way down?
But consider the source.
Yeah. Tell her to go watch Off Campus.
That's right.
She probably is. She's probably in the other room watching Off Campus and came out there and was like, what are you watching, you perv?
Shannon started watching that too, and she's like, God dang.
Smutty, smut, smut.
Smutty, smut, smut. All right, our next one is from Mandatory Fun here. Thanks for writing in again. It's 3:14 in the afternoon, and I'm writing from a heat wave in San Diego at 86, feeling like 90s with no wind. Glad we got that out of the way. Since you are the brother podcast of Bad Movies Rule, and they love using the greatest action hero of the 80s, 90s, does that make you his twin? Let's say they're Danny DeVito, the greatest actor of all time. How could Danny DeVito make this better? Can you do a mini jam dedicated to the sex icon that is Danny and his boiled eggs? That's all I have for now. Bye-bye. I would say that we're the Danny DeVito of the twins.
For sure.
They're definitely the Arnold Schwarzenegger. But we won't be putting Danny DeVito into all these new movies. He's great. I'm sure I could see maybe Throw Mama from the Train being on the show.
Maybe. Yeah.
If there's any Danny DeVito movies that you want to see on the show. Batman Returns, right?
That might make sense.
And that would be great. Thanks for writing in, Mandatory Fun. All right.
LA Confidential.
He's in that?
Yeah, he's like the reporter guy.
No, okay.
Hush, very hush, hush.
This one is from Billy. Kind of catching up on the past couple of SMJs. All good. Don't have much to say about the Supergirl movie. I don't see myself seeing that anytime soon, especially after listening to the review. Same with Disclosure Day. God, that movie sounded awful. In regards to the Matt Damon list, in my opinion, you left one of his best movies off, and that is The Good Shepherd. I haven't seen that. Apparently, it's about the CIA. My understanding is that Leo passed on it to do The Departed, and yet somehow Matt Damon was in both. Anyway, y'all are a very lighthearted bunch, and this movie is not that at all. In fact, Damon's character whispers a lot in the movie. 0 moments for y'all to laugh at, but that being said, I know y'all appreciate a good, serious movie here and there. Oh, and while I'm mentioning CIA origin movies, there was a miniseries made for TV on TNT called The Company with Chris O'Donnell, Alfred Molina, Michael Keaton, and the dude that played Castor Troy's brother in Face Off. Good God. I'm rereading this and realizing this is probably the most boring email I've ever sent to y'all. No, it's great. Thanks for writing in. I might check out The Good Shepherd. I've heard about it, but we're getting all kinds of why didn't you put this on the list for Matt Damon?
Yeah.
So feel free to read that thread on our post on socials for that. All of you can yell at us.
Why does everyone love Dogma?
I know, it's crazy. Because internet. All right. And this one is from Taylor, who does all of our spreadsheets.
What up, Sheets?
What up? Hey, guys, just finished up the sheet for the Odyssey. Been reading some of the things comparing Matt Damon in this versus Ryan Gosling. Who's better? Which brings me to ask, what do you guys think about a year-end reward show for the movies you watched for the show? Keep up the good work.
That would be fun to make some SMJ awards up, like the most blank, the best blank.
Yep.
Let's think about that for the end. Because last year we did do the top 5, each top 5.
Movies
Would be fun. We switched that up to the top 11 of SMJ and then give some awards out.
Yeah. What's our favorite moment?
We'll dress up.
Yeah.
I hate dressing up. I really want to.
No, let's rent tuxedos. We can totally do it.
Golden Globes.
Golden Globes, here we come. We're going to need to get tuxedos for that anyway, because we will be there in like 700 or 800 years. All right, that's all the emails I got, man.
Well, it is time to turn in the homework. We're running out of time here. Dave's got to get out of here.
Yeah, I got to go do
what we decided is we're going to skip turning in our homework, we're going to get a pass. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a vacation day from school.
I need a pass for my homework because I got to go pee-pee.
The teacher, it's a teacher in-service day.
There you go.
They're in the service. So we're skipping homework. Do we want to give extra homework for next time or just leave it?
Yeah, we'll do double homework.
Okay, we'll do double homework for next time. So just to catch you back up here, Dave's got a report on Tenet still, and I've got to report on Hateful Eight.
That's right.
But we're also going to add...
I'm going to give you Dragonheart.
Oh, great. Fun. Then yours is going to be... since you're watching Tenet, it's practically the prequel of Tenet, and I'm going to give you Zoolander.
Oh, no.
He's never seen Zoolander.
Well... Now I will.
Now you
see all those guys spray each other with gas. That's the only thing I've ever seen. All right, cool. Homework has been given out. Our next episode here is going to be a mini jam of The Nice Guys, which is one of our favorite movies.
Mm-hmm.
So enjoy that mini jam. Our next big jam is episode 50. Can you even freaking believe it?
That's so cool.
That's so cool.
And that'll be
more dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
It's the end of Oak Street.
We said it in See Me a Coke.
Darn it. Jinx. If you want to reach out to us, samuraimoviejam@gmail.com. We'd love to see you on the social medias. And if you want to bail without hearing any spoilers, you got to do it right now because we're about to give you a little taste of extra jam.
Here comes the train with a taste of extra jam. Choo-choo.
All right, the most badass scene?
There's two big ones, Hulk fight and ninja fight.
Oh, Hulk fight is amazing. Those are the two I have too. Yeah. Hulk fight's so cool. You got the Punisher, Spider-Man, and Hulk all fighting. There was a moment where I literally turned to you and went, this is so cool.
I know. It's going to be the Cap catches the hammer thing, but when Spider-Man is swinging, dragging the Punisher, who's shooting the Hulk, that is insanely cool.
That is the moment. I was like, this is so cool.
And as far as the ninja fight goes, that was where I was talking about how cool they do Spider-Man stuff because he's fighting all those ninjas. And he jumps on the ceiling and the camera turns so that he's standing straight up, but really he's on the ceiling and fighting all the ninjas on the floor. But the ninjas look like they're on the ceiling because the camera has turned over. It's just so damn cool. And seeing Spider-Man even stop to say, oh man, those guys are so cool. The hand ninjas all jump on each other to get up to higher places and whatever.
Yeah.
So cool. So badass.
Did they call themselves the hand ninjas? Like opposite of the foot?
Well, the Foot Clan's a different thing.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe
the
it is.
Turtles are there. But no, the hand was before the Foot Clan came out.
Well, then maybe they called the Foot Clan because...
Yeah, because the hand was there.
Kind of like the
hand was taken. Yeah. Take my hand. Take my hand. That's Homemade.
Yeah, man, when he accepts the power boost, he's like, all right, bring it home. And
right.
He accepts.
Are you Peter Parker or are you Spider-Man?
I'm both. Bitch!
Yeah, that's great.
That is the most badass scene.
Absolutely.
All right, costumes and or vehicles. This is not a category we've brought up in our little taste tech jam before, but you started talking about Jean Grey's costume.
Yeah.
That's a big spoiler right there. But Jean Grey was there, and I just wanted to know what you were talking about with her costume.
Well, her sister's hair tie and kind of the coat that she was wearing was yellow and green.
Yes.
And Jean Grey's original costume in the X-Men was yellow and green.
Gotcha. I swore you said yellow and red. So I was like, oh man, I need you to explain this more.
Well, when she turns into the Phoenix, she has a yellow and red costume too.
Gotcha.
But with the kids and stuff later on, when they said, oh, her name is Jean Grey, which they do so smart. Like, it's not even a thing. Like, Tara says her name is Jean Grey. Just to hear the whole theater go,
yeah, yeah,
the X-Men are here. And I looked at the kids like,
did you guys get it?
You got Jean Grey from the cartoon I make you watch all the time? And they're just...
They don't care.
They don't give it. So then when we got back home, I started scrolling through Disney Plus and like, that's Jean Grey. That's Jean Grey. That's Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why we give a shit. But yeah,
How are they going to handle that? Because they have Professor X and Magneto at that age. How are they going to have a super young Jean Grey?
Universes, my man.
Yeah, they can do whatever they
Multiverse of
want.
Whatever, yeah.
So as much as we say like, oh, they do a really good job of like being able to like keep all these in the same thing, I really think that was such a cheap thing to be able to say, like, well, we could do whatever we want now because we're doing multiverse.
Right. Time travel / multiverse is kind of a lame excuse to be able to do whatever you want. But that being said, you can do it right. And if you do it right, it doesn't bother me as much. And Marvel, so like in Endgame and whatever, they did a good job of making it not seem like complete trash and that we're just trying to shoehorn this in. There was a story reason for everything. So I don't know. Didn't bug me as much.
Okay. Last one.
Yeah.
All right. Spider-Man's going to fight against these characters I'm about to read.
Okay.
They are all there to fight Spider-Man, so I need the order of defeat.
Okay.
Okay. So Spider-Man is against Jeff Goldblum as the Fly, the Spider Gremlin from Gremlins 2, Samwise Gamgee, Johnny Rico, Jeff Daniels from Arachnophobia.
Okay.
All have some sort of bug spider relation here.
Oh, boy. Samwise Gamgee is first out.
Why?
Because he's just a little Frodo. What? Oh, 2 breakfasts.
But didn't he save Frodo from the huge spider that had him paralyzed?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he's more capable than any of the other people on here. It just means that he had a moment.
Okay.
All of these guys have a moment or they wouldn't be on the list.
Absolutely.
Right. So that's why next off goes to Jeff Daniels from Arachnophobia.
Oh.
You're out of here. You were scared of spiders anyway.
I would say he's scared of it. He's hiding in the corner.
Without a can of hairspray and a match, you're dead nuts anyway. Plus, it's Spider-Man. So.
Fine, those 2 are gone.
Yep. Next out is, I hate to say it because I interviewed the man, but Johnny Rico.
Really? He makes it longer than Gremlin Spider?
Well, they're monsters. The Spider Gremlin and Jeff Goldblum as the Fly are creatures. I don't
know. Jeff Goldblum is sitting there rubbing his hands together and just puking on himself.
Well, that's true. You're right. Jeff Goldblum goes out first because he does. He's just no dick weirdo. Just like, this sucks a lot. I can't jump up. Doesn't even really fly. Kill me. Right. So Jeff Goldblum's next. Then Johnny Rico.
Okay.
Our final.
But like what? How is Johnny Rico taken out?
He just runs out of bullets.
And then Spider-Man
knocks him out. He can. Game respects game, so he just knocks him out. I mean, Spider-Man. He's not going to kill anyone.
No, this is order of defeat, not death.
Right. But yeah, our final person here is the Spider Gremlin from Gremlins 2. That thing was huge and cool, and I think it would do a good job of at least being formidable against Spider-Man. So
maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
He was taken out.
Consider the source.
By a stuffed animal. A 5-inch tall stuffed animal with a matchbox.
I don't remember that. What was it?
Yeah, Gizmo dresses like Rambo.
Oh, that's
and makes a small little bow out of a paper clip.
Cool. Okay, that's a Gizmo Chaka. Yeah, no, that's awesome. When he turns into Rambo, that's fantastic.
So now we know that Gizmo would defeat Spider-Man.
Yes, I guess by
default. Okay, great. Let's wrap this baby up.
All right, thank you guys for coming to this Samurai Movie Jam for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Great movie. Go see it. We will see you on the next episode for End of Oak Street. Reach out to us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com and all the socials. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next one. An amazing movie. Okay, bye.